What's going on, YouTube? I'm here with another video. This is a more in-depth explanation of my Lazy Man's Rogue, where I don't do anything but hold two buttons. Maybe three sometimes, like if I have to hold dash to go somewhere. Otherwise, it's two buttons, and that's about it. If you want to see more, if you want me to turn your builds lazy, let me know, because I'll do it. I like lazy builds. It's just the way I am. I turn meta lazy. Alright? I'll see you in the video right here, boy. Alright, in-depth lazy rogue. Meta lazy rogue. Non-meta lazy rogue. I don't know it's a lazy rogue. I just hit three buttons. Anyway, first off, we're starting with what everyone... I think the meta now doesn't use this, but I'm using the Shaco for that 34% cooldown reduction. Alright? It could be more. Don't need more. Didn't hit it on the masterwork. Don't really care. It is what it is. Scoundrel's Leathers. No cooldown reduction on this. Arms. No cooldown reduction on this either. Pants, no cooldown reduction on this either. Boots, ultimate cooldown reduction. I hit one of these on my masterwork for the 27.5 ultimate cooldown reduction. Be better if you hit more, I guess, depending on if you're really having that much issue. Definitely not needed. One is good enough. This 27.5 does me fine. This, no cooldown reduction. Technically, there's a cooldown reduction, because with the imprinted, casting an ultimate skill increases your ultimate damage by 18.5% up to 184%, and at 10 stacks, your cooldowns and this bonus are reset. However, with my cooldown reductions and the fact that I'm consistently spamming my ultimate ability, my cooldown bonuses are kind of reset all the time anyway. So, there's that. Banished Lords, no cooldown reduction, obviously, but this just guarantees the overpower. Now, a lot of people are playing the meta build, where you have like 275 energy already, and every single shot is an overpower. I don't care that much. I'm lazy. I don't want to work for that. I do just fine. Now, these two rings. This one is Death Trap cooldown reduction, which didn't even get hit, or even touched by Masterworking. It just went up the little bit that goes up every time you do Masterwork. 26.3% Death Trap cooldown reduction. That's it. Next one. Didn't even get touched again by Masterworking. Just went up with regular Masterworkings. 27.4 Death Trap cooldown reduction. So between this, Shaco, and the Beastfall boots, I have literally no cooldown reduction for really anything. I mean, if you're interested in what I have rolled on my blade here, it's just overpower and deal double damage, and then obviously the Doombringer. So, I mean, it's... If we're looking here, let's scroll for it real quick. If they have it, they might not even... Okay, so my energy is 157. I'm not even in the 200s, and people are playing this build with 275, so that way every single attack overpowers. Don't need it. My cooldown reduction right now, of all the active skills, is only at 34%. Trap cooldown's at 6%. But with all these rolls, it's just... everything is flawless with... all the cooldowns are zero. Literally all the cooldowns are zero. I have cooldown set to 0. And it's also because of the Shaco, because if I replace the Shaco with another helm, they're not all 0 at all the time. So, the new meta version, I think, is using a different helm. But I kept the Shaco because I'm lazy and I don't want to have cooldown. And while my energy is 156 here, and it uses every single 275... I'm going to hop on my mount real quick, and I'm going to show you exactly why I don't need it to be 275. So the reason I don't need it to be 275 is because since I'm spamming, alright, since I'm spamming and my cooldown's already 0, my Banished Lord's Talisman, it's flickering on the screen because I'm just hitting so much that I'm overpowering every second ability anyway, or third ability. And since I'm using it non-stop, I mean, look. Alright, I'm using it non-stop. So everything, there's 156 for it down there. Another one, boom, overpowered. It's just the way it is, because 156 and 156 over 300, so every 275 it's overpowered. So every other is when I'm overpowering. May not be the absolute fastest kills in the game on certain things, but it's good enough for me, because I don't need to be the fastest in the game. I need to be able to do the content the way I want to do the content, and if I'm lazy one day, I just want to be lazy and do it and speedrun it. That's just facts and the way it is. But I'm also going to show you, it's a little bit, like, longer, but I'll show you a little Belial kill. Alright, so we're going to do a Belial kill real quick. I might be pronouncing that wrong. I don't even know. Just to show you that it may not be a one-shotter or a 1-second kill, but I don't need it because it's not like I'm hitting a bunch of buttons. I'm literally just hitting 2. I mean, that's it. I'm just gonna dash into him right here, and I'm just gonna hold L2 and R2. And while it's not the fastest kill in the world, and you could throw a Caltrops in there, it still gets the job done without you even having to move or anything. It's just the way it is. This build is built for people to not really have to do anything, except hold down 2 buttons, maybe 3, and aim if you're on controller with your joystick. That's about it. And if you want to see pits, I'm going to show you a pit real quick and how I do the pit. Alright, so, not the pit. Infernal Hordes. Anyway, I misspoke, it is what it is. So, without the Soul Spires, I literally stand in the middle, and I just hold 2 buttons, Concealment and Death Trap, and I spin. That's it. Now, if there's a Soul Spire, I can hold dash towards the Soul Spire to get it done a little bit quicker, and I see another event over here, so I'll just dash over to here. But the entire pit, I don't let go of concealment or dash buttons once. Not once. The only thing I let go of every now and then ends up being dash, because I don't need it all the time. I'll dash into the Soul Spire, and once I'm in the Soul Spire, I'm back, I'm done until I have to go to the next one. Absolutely hate Soul Spires, think they should be taken out of this, but other than that, I mean, there's no reason for me to have to do anything else. There's no reason for me to use Caltrops right here, because everything gets done quick enough for me. I'm not overly picky where I want the most, like, maximum output that this has to offer. So, that's how easy it is in Infernal Hordes for it. If there's never a Soul Spire, you could pretty much just stand in the middle and spin in circles. And that is it. And look at that. There it is, almost seasoning. Anyone want to let me leech their pits? No thank you right now, my good sir. But that's pretty much how it goes. That's all I do. It makes it easy. It makes it lazy. I just hold 2 buttons, sometimes 3. Only if I'm doing content like the pit or like a Nightmare Dungeon or Hell Tides where I have to move. Or if there's a Soul Spire, I'll use dash. Other than that, I just stand and spin. 2 buttons. Makes it easy. Bada bing, bada boom, there you go. Anyway, if you want more builds like this, or you want, maybe your favorite thing's a Necro, I could get a lazy Necro going. If you guys want Barbarian, Necro, Spiritborn, whatever you want, if it's a meta build, I'll turn it lazy, alright? I'll turn it meta and lazy. So that way you could do however you want. But I'm a lazy gamer, so I'm going to turn all my builds lazy anyway, alright? So, hope you enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.